Who published this?
It's New York Mag.
Wait, New York. That's the top 3 things about her. What does it say about Richie?
There's no simple way to be a centrist right now. 3 iconoclastic Democrats are charting very different paths to the middle.
A centrist. Okay.
Well, the rest of them are like left flank candidates. And like
top
that.
Democrats.
No, these are the young, like the youngish, up and coming Democrats, right?
Is that guy in Maine cool or is he not cool?
Graham Platner.
Yeah.
He's interesting. Let's just say.
What's his deal?
I mean, he had a.
Have you heard the news lately?
He had a bad tattoo. I heard that. Yeah.
A bad tattoo is a light way to describe a Totenkopf.
What is it?
The Totenkopf.
What is it?
It's like
the Nazi skull. The Nazi skull and bones that they had on the Waffen SS.
Show your guys the.
It's like man.
Now, are we the baddies?
Yeah.
Have your kids seen that?
Yeah, I've shown them.
It's like a thing like
Man
City fans like.
Man City fans.
It was a joke.
Why do they like it?
Because it's a bad symbol.
Well, they're not the bad guys. They're just a pathetic club that got a ton of money from an evil blood money source. No, it's more like a Millwall fan.
Some people say he's like basically John Fetterman reborn. I don't think he's like John Fetterman.
Wait, what was his explanation on the tattoo?
He went and
he was in Croatia on
shore leave.
And it was
maybe he thinks skulls are badass.
Pretty much that's what he said. That's literally what he said.
That's basically.
It kind of doesn't sound like I'm Jewish, okay, but like it doesn't sound like. Skulls are badass if you get tattooed. First of all, I don't respect a single tattoo I've ever seen, okay? It's ridiculous to get
So you're anti-tattoo, but if you're going to get one, you're saying get the Totenkopf.
But the style of tattoos are like scary things. Dragons and skulls and monsters and stuff like that.
This is extra scary.
Okay, yeah, but this is like extra scary
but
because
he asked for the Nazi
this is like the last thing somebody in a concentration camp
Wait, did he say when he got it?
He got it. No, that's
the association.
That makes it even worse, kind of.
I'm on a
he had it on his chest. We know you think the Nazis are bad. He had it on his chest for 20 years.
20 years? Well, it doesn't go anywhere. It's on. It's much like the internet. It's on your permanent record.
It's just like the guy has represented. He's presented a lot of very plausible explanations for how he got it.
However, what is it?
Just like this story. Then he was well, we just said he's like on shore leave. He was a dumbass. He was a meathead. Whatever.
He went. He's a Marine machine gunner. Okay, that's all you need to know.
Exactly.
Against who? What war are we at?
Against who?
I'm just kidding. I'm being a dickhead right now. All right. Okay, so anyway, he's on shore leave.
In Croatia, in Split, I think.
Oh, fabulous. It's, what do you call it?
What?
The Dragon Show.
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was
Split. Yeah.
That's true, yes.
So he's having a fabulous time. He's in Europe.
Where you do, anywhere around the planet, I would say, like, you have a higher likelihood of getting a Nazi tattoo if you're getting a skull and bones tattoo is Split, probably.
Well, they are like white supremacists.
So he went to the most like Nazi place to get a skull and bones tattoo.
Well, you want to go to the best one.
Well, that's like it's.
Wait, and now he's a progressive. What changed? Has he said I'm not doing that anymore?
Or he
saw the picture and he was like, "That's a cool look of that skull."
He basically, after that, many years after that, still like joined a Blackwater subsidiary to do security detail. No, to do security detail for an embassy, I think, or embassy staffers.
So he was a laborer,
and he left after 6 months, and he said it was like dog, and he started feeling like, up about like what he had done. He had like all this PTSD and shit. He also was a prolific Redditor, which I think is a major red flag to begin with. And they unearthed his Reddit account to look through his like entire Reddit.
The Reddit account is like the Reddit account is like a total wash though, on the level of like he has like some like truly like advanced woke opinions, and then a bunch of stuff that's also like that'll probably get you in trouble. So like it is,
but the stuff he said was like all the way back in like 2013 and shit. So where he's like, oh, I'm a waiter and like.
So the question is, do you buy if he had this come to Jesus post Blackwater security moment?
I don't know.
Is that everyone's question in their mind?
I think he's, Felix says this is the age of the stupid, and the stupid is more powerful than ever before.
That's why they're writing articles about me.
Yeah, same. Yeah. He thinks, it kind of feels like he is genuine, because like he's done a lot of stuff
I saw clips of him.
He's done a lot of stuff off camera before he ever actually like ran for office, that doesn't make sense if you're like a secret Nazi.
I respect the Trump effect in that like his campaign is like hemorrhaging staff, like leadership staff, like in the last week or two.
And every time,
and yet
he just keeps going up in the polls.
Like people love him. No. He said he started. He apologized.
Trump doesn't say sorry.
No, but the difference is that like he's not like what he's not apologizing for is like the quote unquote state of his campaign. Like he is not like saying like, oh, our campaign is on fire. He's like, no, we're balling. Like
That's good.
I said, sorry, we've moved on. And
so he looks badass now. That's
kinda.
probably why you got that tattoo.
He also like I mean there is like an interesting story too about how he like leaked a lot of this tattoo stuff himself pretty clearly.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And,
He leaked it to the Pod Save America guys first.
He leaked it to Favreau?
I think it was or Tommy
Yeah,
one of the guys.
Tommy, there's a Nazi tattoo on the main fisherman guy.
Well, they all were like, they were all a lot. I will say, a lot of Americans are oblivious to what these tattoos or what these symbols represent. And I was a little bit shocked by it too, because like this is something I've consistently talked about, and even in my community, it was a 60-40 split. 60% didn't know that it was a Nazi tattoo.
I didn't.
What do you mean in your community? Did you like send like a random...
I pulled
I knew on the hat. I knew on the hat they have.
You like send it, you send it to a bunch of people and we're like, what do you think this is?
No, I pulled it. I pulled it. I was like, did you know the totenkopf was a Nazi symbol beforehand? And
Look at
60%
him
said
knowing
no.
the name of that. It's a little bit.
It's the third most famous Nazi symbol after
the third most famous.
Wait, so you know the
it's
ranking? He knows the ranking.
Yes, I know the ranking.
He knows all the
literally.
symbols.
All right, let's start. All right,
swastika, double
Okay,
bowl.
listen, house. We're gonna start at number
Hassan,
10.
that sounds a little suspicious.
Swastika is number 1.
Okay.
Okay. And then the double lightning bolts is number 2, and then Totenkopf is the third most popular. It's on the Wikipedia. I looked it up after I said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like straight up on the Wikipedia it says like it's the most. It's the
I
third.
felt weird because do you remember the jeans brand Cheap Monday?
No.
It's a very like Urban Outfitters Scandinavian brand.
Oh yeah.
And they had like a skull logo that I like saw at Totenkopf later and was like, that's uncomfortable.
Yeah, but most people don't fucking know apparently. Like Emma Vigeland and Sam Cedar talked about it too, and Sam literally said he didn't know either, and it was shocking to me because he's like a very well-educated Jewish man.
Well, he's not a Nazi.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like,
I don't think you need to be a Nazi to know Nazi symbols.
I also think it is like a good test case too of like it's like forget this like what all this stuff says about Platner. It really shows you how much people hate establishment Democrats.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I liked about it.
Like that's what to me is so interesting about
I was telling Chris Murphy he should get tattoos.
I mean, he's
a branding move.
He's doing the next thing. He's the best thing. He's going on the Adam Friedland show.
Yeah,
and telling
it is kind of punk rock to go on the Adam Friedland.
Absolutely.
Show.
Yeah.
But
really
as far as like what I see as a silver lining here, some good, some bad.
How did so he leaked it himself? No one like found his like shirtless pics.
No, he was. I think he caught
the
wind
Reddit
that
account got found by others, but he leaked like he knew that the tattoo story would get out there, so they got ahead of it.
Yeah,
really.
But the Reddit thing was like it had been he had inadvertently like exposed that was his account, and there are existing
because his sister-in-law had like posted him like shirtless dancing on her wedding.
Well, that we should investigate that sister-in-law. What is he doing shirtless around her?
I think his sister-in-law is Jewish. Which makes this story even funnier.
Hasan knows every Jew.
That's true. I have to. Otherwise, well, I'd still get called anti-Semitic terrorist all the time.
I think, you're kind of in a lose-lose.
What's his platform? What's his platform?
He's like a Bernie-crat. Like, he is like, Medicare for all. He literally came out of the gate swinging with the Israel stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, the Israel stuff is like how he actually, I would say, like differentiated himself.
I guess at this point in time, we gotta roll the dice on that one, huh?
Yeah. What do you mean?
On this guy, Graham.
Oh, what? Oh, with the Totenkopf?
What's the other option we have?
Oh, yeah. Well, the other option is Janet Mills, who's a 77-year-old former governor of Maine.
So it's like...
You have pigs?
What?
You have pigs?
Do I have pics of Janet Mills?
I want to know if I recognize it.
Well, we're Mills Mafia because, like, obviously
She's cool.
I am... You've obviously been to the state of Maine and love it very much.
Yeah. This is her.
She looks young for 77.
She also has some unique... She has a coke charge.
She does
right, yeah. She
has a cocaine charge.
A whole thing with, like...
For what? Like Tim Allen?
The Mills pill. The Mills... Mills Pills, Mills Mafia,
Really?
as we like to call ourselves. Yeah, she's a little bit of a party girl.
When was that? Like Woodstock?
I don't know exactly what it is, but I think she like dropped some cocaine investigation or something, or there was an investigation into her and cocaine. Let me look it up again. But
Investigation, like wiretaps. Like
yeah, State of New Jersey versus Janet Mills.
The full state.
A report. Wait, go to the national.
No, she was like,
what's the national? News
I don't know.
That
The DOJ memo says probe of Maine governor's alleged cocaine use was not politically motivated.
Sorry, that is a fake-looking news website.
I do agree.
I'm not accepting that.
Well, here is another fake website.
No, this is real. That's real.
No, this is Oppo though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the NRSC appealed the denial. The NRSC has appealed the denial of 3,000 pages of documents to the Democratic governor herself once sought but never released. Dem governor's buried cocaine investigation docs hit with official inquiry as questions swirl over Senate run.
All right, case closed. Case closed. They got that one wrong. Seems like her record is clean.
You're in the tank for Janet Mills.
Well, now that I found out this guy is a
she also had a client that she pardoned when she was a governor. A client that did a rape that she actually defended. Like, she was a defense attorney, and then she later pardoned the client when she became a governor.
Oh, that's not good.
A Republican, typically...
She's also the pro-Israel Democrat here. Chuck Schumer, yeah. This is Chuck Schumer's pick. And mine as well, obviously, because I'm a real anti-imperialist.
Wait, she's running as the nominee, or is the other guy?
I spoke about this earlier and seriously thought it was a random targeted individual. I didn't even look at the name. Yeah, she looks like she's
right.
She sounds like a gang stalking victim all the time.
Wow. I'm so happy I'm offline.
You know what gang stalking is?
There are accounts on the internet of people who think that random people are
surveilled
by the feds.
Schizophrenic people.
Yeah, but it's like a
specific type of schizophrenia.
Yeah, like a particular type of delusion that like manifests online, and it's like and in like pro se cases in court. But like it's a lot of that talk and that's a lot of that kind of camera angle.
Those people would love to walk a mile in my shoes, I think.
That would actually
a real victim of gang stalking.
That would be like
his life is like the war.
Okay, if we're in if we're doing like lists or whatever, like lists of people for whom like it is legitimate to say that they're being gang stalked. Hassan Piker, Edward Snowden. Who else do you think is being gang stalked? Like legitimate.
Adam Friedland.
By who?
No.
No one's stalking me.
Like 50,000 people on Reddit.
No, not anymore. Hometown summer.
Yeah. Apparently, look, he was woke back in March before he ran. Before any talk of a run, this guy got on a bus with a bunch of local organizers from Maine and headed down to D.C. to try and fight against the GOP's evisceration of Medicaid and cuts of reproductive health care. Here he is in the back of the Breakthrough News video.
What? Like, why wouldn't people just vote for him? Because he has the better things.
I mean, that's the thing. Is like it is like.
Oh no, people are.
People are. That's.
No. This is just like my community hates him because he was a troop. He was a troop, and also because of the Blackwater.
A lot of poor people have to be troops. You know that.
That's not. You're not gonna win any favors here.
I'm not saying that. Like a lot of like the poor kids in high school.
Yeah, but he did the Socialist Rifle Association. He became like an He became like an Antifa super soldier kind of guy too. Later down, whatever. What? He's an interesting guy.
I think he is.
I think this sounds like a conspiratorial tinfoil hat. I mean, the tattoo is a real thing, but what's Antifa super soldier?
No, that's not a bad thing. I'm saying that's like he basically if he
likes better policies, we should vote for him.
He took psychedelics and watched a bunch of Michael Brooks. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so he watched a bunch of Michael Brooks videos and Majority Report, and it one-shotted him, I think. And he became this super woke socialist who wasn't even shy about calling himself a commie.
Was that good?
In his private,
good, right?
That is good, except he's also running for office, and his background is weird.
There was this weekend in Croatia.
Yeah, well, not just that, but also
and it's also I mean, It is. I think the interesting.
Did he used to be a Nazi? Do we know that?
No, and he did.
Also, like Slayer has like a lot of Nazi stuff in there.
Slayer has a lot of Nazi.
A lot of people
stuff.
like Slayer.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize Rain and Blood was about.
I don't
Auschwitz.
like that kind of music. It's too scary. But like I don't know. It's very scary. It's too. I don't know. I like acoustic.
Anyway, the point is, Mainers do not give a. This guy goes out to like towns with like 1,500 people. And he will throw an event, and 800 people will show up to the event. So like he's packing rooms. Yeah, he's packing rooms that are like half the town, literally.
I mean,
it's not that. I just don't think it's that complicated.
Yeah, no.
It's like it's you know, the thing that is like where I think.
I mean,
people
even if he's
people
a Fetterman,
are
that's
obviously
better than the cocaine lady, right?
The thing is like people are wary of like another Fetterman thing, and also like the fact is that like we live in a country where people go off and they serve in the military and they do stuff. And then nothing gets talked about it. There's no sense of shared interrogation. Yeah. So like it makes sense that people are also like on edge when they hear about like somebody like went abroad and like did a bunch of the things that we consider like terrible imperial crimes, except like we have no way of like weighing them in our own life back here. So
we send poor people to die in wars.
Well, the point is, no one gives a shit that he was a machine gunner. Actually, they love that. They think it's awesome that a Democrat had that. Had that background. Except for people in my community who lose their minds over it because
they all went to the army too.
No, there are a lot of people who are in the army in my community or were in the military.
Are they offended by that kind of thing?
No, I think they just like figured out that they need to eat it because like the left doesn't do any of that, and they maybe take it a little bit overboard.
It's bad.
But regardless, the point I am making is that Mainers, and I think the liberal base in general, don't give a where for the longest time they believed the arguments that the establishment Democrats were presenting about how the only way to get an electable Democrat is if you vote for like a Hillary Clintonite, you know.
I agree.
And now actually that has changed. Now they think after failure after failure, they realize like we want a Bernie-crat.
Yeah.
We want a Bernie-crat that they think that is the electable.
Like Bernie's the most popular guy in the party.
Yeah.
I mean, how long does it take these idiots to find out?
And also like I think we're now like the condition of the country 9 years on from his first run. I mean, the thing I think about a lot is like all of the like essential basic critiques by Bernie leveled against like the system or whatever about like affordability, about like no social mobility, the like general dissatisfaction that people have with their lives or whatever. Like all of that stuff has just only gotten worse, and so I think that there isn't like a real and there's the neolibs have like no. The convinced anyway, neolibs have like no actual answer for that. So it's like no wonder that like this is the only game in town anymore.
Yeah.